Just a creature in the night, pulling up my sheets, feeling underneath. Same thing gives me a fright. No better than the beast hiding underneath. It's you, hiding from the freak. You are next to me. It's you, same thing every week, hiding underneath. You're just a creature in the night. You're just a creature in the night. Holding me so tight until you see the sky. Is that turning blue? Don't want me more than 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Pulling up my sheets, feeling underneath. Same thing gives me fright. No better than the beast hiding underneath. It's you, hiding from the freak. You are next to me. It's you, same thing every week, hiding underneath. It's you. Hiding from the freak, you are next to me. It's you. Same thing every week, hiding underneath. You're just a creature in the night. You're just a creature in the night. Holding me so tight until you see the sky. Is that turning blue? Don't want me more than 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Pulling up my sheets, feeling underneath. Same thing gives me fright. No better than the beast hiding underneath. It's you, hiding from the freak. You are next to me. It's you, same thing every week, hiding underneath.
Stranger, how do you know my
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody's day going so far? We're going to try and finish up, or at least get a little bit further on a road that we're working on. We started building a road across the lake in one of the maps here, and so I'm going to try and see what we can do about getting it further along here. Hopefully, it will go well today, but I don't know. I had to go get an eyeglass appointment this morning, and my eyes are still a little bit dilated, so I'm having somewhat of an issue, but not really. We'll just have to see if it keeps bothering me or not. So we'll see how long today's stream's gonna go for. I'm also waiting for my new phone to arrive at the house. I'm kind of keeping an ear out for the doorbell because I got a sign for it. But well, let's try it out and see what we can do today. Hopefully everything works out well, and we'll kind of go from there. Let's just get at her, and let's see what happens today. I know we got quite a bit done last night. We had Dirk in here, and we had Ricky in here after later on yesterday night doing some work on the road here, and they were finishing up some other tasks. So we now do have our asphalter and stuff, so we should be able to asphalt this road afterwards, but we'll see how it works out. Let me turn this down just a titch. Alright, that should be better. So I did try to load in here a second ago and it crashed, so I'm hoping it doesn't crash again. So continue mission, and as soon as it loaded up is when it freaking crashed on us. What's going on, Hannah Cook? How are you doing today? Sorry, I'm having a hard time reading right now because I had an eyeglass appointment and they dilated my eye, and I think it's still affecting me a little bit. My day's going good though. Thanks for asking. How's your day going? We started working on this road. I started working on it yesterday. It's going fine. Nice to hear. So basically, I made a road from the water's edge, and we're going across this lake, and we're going to go all the way to this side over here, and then our plan is to asphalt it. So it's kind of a little bit of a tedious task. It's taking me a lot longer than I thought it was going to take, but we're doing all right. Yesterday I got a little tired towards the end, but it's going good. Let's see if I can not make this truck fall in the lake. We had a couple incidents yesterday where we had lost a couple vehicles in the water again, and we flipped a couple vehicles, so we'll see how today goes. But it's kind of a little bit boring because I'm just dumping sand in the water and then flattening it out and moving forward. We got 136 meters to get to the other side. That's how long it's been since I've working on this yesterday. Do you have Roadcraft, or you've been looking into getting it? If you do have it, how do you like it so far? I didn't think I would like this game, but it is kind of, it was a free demo, so I decided I wanted to try it. I'm very big into SnowRunner. Was watching our one good friend, It's Thompson. He was doing expeditions, and I'm not entirely sure whether I want to get that game or not. I know I originally started watching a little bit of it and didn't care for it too much, but I might have to change my feeling because I don't know. So, Hannah Cook. Hannah Cook. How'd you come up with your name? Is Hannah your name or your first name partially? Pretty sure it's SnowRunner without the snow. Although I did see some the map that It's Thompson was working on today. It had some snow on it. Like I said, I've watched a little bit of it and I just didn't care for it. Maybe because I just didn't understand it. I didn't know if I would like this game even. I wasn't planning on buying it or anything, but I did I did go and get the demo, and then I started actually kind of liking it because I do like hauling cargo. You tried the demo? Yeah, I mean, there's not much on the demo. That's the only bad part. They have only the three kind of things you need to do on here, and then that's it. Which I get it because they don't want to give away the whole game. and I'm not. I don't like the fact right now that I don't have. I can't use my steering wheel and all that, even though it says it has it's available for Thrustmaster. My I've always had issue even in SnowRunner with my steering wheel, and so I have to use another program called Anti-Micro X that allows me to use my shifter and my joystick and everything in SnowRunner, and it works perfectly. But I have yet to be able to get it to work in here, and partially could be just because it's a demo. But I know in SnowRunner we've had all kinds of issues with my steering wheel in particular, which is the TMX Pro Force Feedback. One of my other buddies has the same steering wheel, and he has the same issues in SnowRunner. He uses the same program as I do, and we seem to get it working really good in there. It's kind of like a Joy to Key program. Aha, back to the lake. Yes, sir. We're working on it. Although I just don't know if I'm going to be able to keep my attention span like I did yesterday. It was 3 hours of doing this. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. I might do a 2 hour or so and then get something to eat for lunch or whatever. Might come back to it. But I kind of like this idea that It's Thompson posed to me yesterday about doing a time-lapse video of this, and I'm really looking into this because, see, this is the other thing. So it's been acting up. I switched to the other vehicle, and it still kept this vehicle in here. So I'm hoping they do fix some of this stuff in the real version or the full version, because it is a little bit aggravating that you switch to the other vehicle and then it doesn't actually switch. This is how far we've gotten into the lake here, Lone Jedi. I say we're over halfway, but this is how far I started over here. I put dirt here to make a little bit of a road here. We're gonna probably finish this road off all the way over to here, but I'm not gonna do too much in this one because when we get the original game, we're gonna have to do all this over again. But it's been a fun challenge. It is going, it is slow going, that's for sure. But it's saying we're only like 148 meters from this area right here, so it's not bad. We're definitely, I would say we're definitely, if not or over halfway across the lake. But it's been going slow motion, that's for sure. A lot more sand than I thought I was going to be using. We had, what's his name? Dirk? Who was also in like, It's Thompson's chat today. He was in here helping us a little bit yesterday when we were, when I was trying to finish it up off stream, or at least finish some of it. I was still filling in the sand there, and Ricky and Dirk were doing the last part of the mission where you had to deliver the pipes in there, and that actually gave us. I wasn't totally believing Dirk at the beginning because he says once you finish the missions, it'll give you all the other equipment in this map, because we didn't have the step pike. And we didn't have the asphalt paver or the roller. That was on the easy map, or the first map on here. I don't know if it's even a map. It was the first challenger thing you had to do in here. And so I was glad to see that he was actually right, because I was a little bit hesitant in believing him. And my understanding is that there are that all 3 of these missions are only for the demo. So when they shut it off next Monday, after the extensions, then all this work is gone. Yeah, that's why I really kind of got to get it done this weekend, or by this weekend, because You know, I have to go back to work on Monday. I was on vacation this week. But it gave us a little bit of feel of what the game is going to be like when they do release the full version. Yeah, that's the only thing. That's why I don't want to do too much on here. I mean, I really didn't think this was going to be as much work as it has been. Otherwise, I probably might not have even done it, but I mentioned it to It's Thompson, and he thought it was pretty damn funny. I mentioned it to a couple other people, and they thought it was a cool idea, but no, I haven't seen anybody else actually try it, so I figure, well, I got some time to waste this weekend, or this week here, so being I'm off, and I don't mind messing around with this a little bit more. It gives me a little bit more experience before they release the full version and everything. So hopefully it'll keep my interest, even though I kind of stuck anyway since I already did the pre-order. Even though I know It's Thompson says he never wants to do the pre-order. I've never done a pre-order before either, but I really feel that I would like this game, and I'm just like, I wanted to get the better version so that I get the heavier duty dump truck that's supposed to be with when you buy the deluxe version or whatever. It's more than just the base game, basically, is what it was. But just a lot of backing up and going forward here. But I do like the way the sound of the sand goes in the water. I like the way it looks going. You know how it just colors the water when the sand's going in there. So they did a pretty good job on this so far. And it does kind of remind me a little bit more of SnowRunner and stuff. I am kind of now, damn it, considering I'm going to look at Expeditions, but I still haven't watched enough of it whether I really think I would like it or not. But I do like that it is that close to SnowRunner. Oh, I don't know about this one. I might need to pull forward a little. We'll see. We're kind of doing a little bit of a wheelie right here. Tweaking the frame up a little bit. Of course, I'm going to have to pull forward because it's not level. And I don't know technically if I have to wait until it's fully filled into the dump truck, whether I can dump it and it'll still give me the same amount, but I've been trying to let it fill all the way up. Yeah, so it may be quite interesting when they do the full release, whether or not it's going to be a cooler map than this or semi-similar to this map. But I've been enjoying just screwing around putting this stupid road in here. So that means that we'll have to get all the sand poured and we'll have to asphalt it before next weekend, huh? What did you say? It was next Monday? So we got about a week and a half. A little bit over a week and a couple days probably. Oh man, I forgot to put through it. I had a good rhythm going yesterday doing this. But I kept sinking the damn grader into the water, and I sank this truck in the water, or one of the other trucks. I mean, no, the truck with the crane that's on it. I tried my grader fell into the water as I was trying to do something on screen there, and then I brought the truck with the crane on it, and that one fell in the water. It was just a big mess. So that kind of ate up some of my time of building the road yesterday. So just dumping dirt, dumping the dirt, and flattening so far today. I might actually try to bring, towards the end, I might try to bring at least the asphalter over this way. Now that we have that other truck, I think Dirk actually loaded the asphalter in the pike, so that might be at least somewhat ready to go. But both of them were having issues yesterday, tipping over. I think it was mainly Ricky was tipping over, and Dirk kept getting stuck in different areas. So if he did load it into the pike, it may be still back at the base there. All right, let's see if we'll get the other truck up over here and we'll flatten out more. We've been trying to keep it as straight as possible, but I'm not the best grader here. Like, I think I'm gonna watch a little bit more of. I know you did a stream a little while ago about with expeditions. So I'll either check out your videos I can't remember if you store your videos or not. And then I'm gonna try and watch more of Is Thompson, because I do want to have a better look at it. I'm watching it on my phone, and my phone's pretty damn small, so I'd rather watch it on my tablet or in the computer, on the computer here, because I could see a little bit better. But I may still give it a shot. I don't want to. Oh no! Please don't start. Whoa! It just froze there for a second. I thought for sure we were going in the water. Which I'm looking at. Pissed. I just lost steering too. And I found that that's been happening a lot too. If I switch out and then switch back in, now I get the steering back. And so Ricky kept getting, like crash in the game as soon as he tried to log in to Expeditions yesterday. He crashed like twice, and then I crashed once today. That's the first time I've actually crashed trying to load the game up. Mick Zags, how's it going? Welcome in the chat. How you doing today? So I'm hoping they fix all that before they release the full version. You got the... Do you have Roadcraft there, Mick Zags? Let's go co-op. We usually open up co-op if we know the people. People that are first time in the channel, we try to recommend that you kind of hang out with us and we can get an idea about who you are versus just jumping into co-op with us. We've had a couple issues where we had people that just come in and they want to join in co-op, and most of the time I'm pretty easy about that, but it just became havoc when they did join. So I kind of like to get to know somebody before we go into co-op. But definitely hang out and chill out, and we'll get to know you in here. Right now we're working on a road going across our lake. I started it yesterday, and I think I did it for about 3 hours, but part of the time was rescuing a couple vehicles that fell into the lake here. So that kind of ate up some of our time of actually putting road down. But as soon as I get backed up here, I'll show you how far we've gotten across this lake here. Alright, so we go here, and this is where we're at right now. We started over right around here, and I'm gonna say it's about halfway, if not a little bit more, across the lake, and we're trying to get over to this side here. And then we're going to probably asphalt it if we have time. So that's our challenge for today. I know it's going to be a little bit boring for some people. At the end, we might start at least bringing the other equipment over here for when we go to asphalt it. But I want to see how far I can get it. Yesterday I was on here for about 3 hours, and then we went on it for a couple hours after stream later on last night with a couple friends, and we got a little bit more, but I don't know if I could do 3 hours of just dumping dirt again. But it's been fun trying though. I was talking to a few people, and they thought it'd be funny to see like a elapsed video or like the fast video of the progress of doing this. So I think their friend Ricky says he knows how to do it. I just have to get him download the videos so they can do it, put it in a program or whatever. I've never done it before, so I don't know how to do it. I'm sure it's not that hard, but he did say he had a program for it. We're definitely getting closer. I had to pick the longest part of the lake to do this, which I don't know why. I didn't think it was going to take as long as it is, but it's been fun doing. Keeping me out of trouble this week. I do like how the pistons work on the bottom of the tailgate here. They're pretty accurate. I don't know if they would be in that position, though. I think they would be up towards the front of the box instead of in the back like that. Like, I would think that I can't really show it, but I would think it's more towards the front of the box going upwards, like most cylinders are like for lifting a box like that, versus being in the back like that. So I don't think they're truly right on their cylinder placement of the dump truck, but I don't know. I could be wrong. Program for what? He said there was a program that he uses to do time-elapse videos. Like, it'll speed it up to a certain speed. I've never done it before. Like, I'm pretty good or decently good with computers, but like I don't really do a lot of editing and stuff like that. I just do this stuff for fun. But Ricky is pretty well versed in computers, and I don't know, at least he said he had a special program that he has that can speed up a video so he could throw it on YouTube or something. I don't know if I necessarily need it, but it would be kind of cool. It was a cool idea that It's Thompson mentioned about putting like a time-elapse video on of me doing this road. I think these vehicles have no license, like SnowRunner. Are you talking about like it being able to put it on YouTube or something like that? Yeah, I don't see. I mean, there's no like markings on here saying like one's a Caterpillar or anything like that, but I wouldn't be particularly worried about that part of it. It's just more about getting, being able to speed it up to a certain speed without it losing quality. No. Oh, I see. No. They are non-branded. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't even if they were branded, I wouldn't really worry about it. I'm What are they gonna do? I'm just posting a video game video. Like if I were to do it. Oh shit! See, now I'm gonna crash. Come on, get up there. I mean, I get it. Like I just do this for fun, anyways. I mean, if they were to give me some type of issue because I posted a video of a time lapse of building a road in the lake, then I would just deal with it then. I don't like how slow the turning radius is on this, I don't know, front end loader, I guess. It's pretty slow. I hope they fix that a little bit. Some of these, there's not much that I would need fixed. I really want just my steering wheel and pedals to work right. Like I said, I was able to get the steering to work, but the pedals I couldn't get working. And I know Lone Jedi said that pretty much every game has seemed like they've had issues with the steering wheels, which I just don't understand because they're just plug and play kind of stuff, but I don't know enough about that kind of stuff. There's going to be a track dozer on the full release. Oh, that'll be cool. I mean, I hope they give us option for the tire versus a track, but I would think that'd be a little interesting to see a track dozer. Well, oh, you're talking about the bold or the not the dump truck, right? Are you talking about the? Come on, give me that. I just remembered how to do this where you hold down like the start button or whatever button's on the left there in the controller, and then it'll pop up that window with nearby trucks, and you could just switch to it instead of having to go to that other menu. The only reason why I bought the better version of the pre-release game is because it said it was supposed to have a dump truck that was that came with it. It's heavier duty than this dump truck, and it holds more capacity. I thought it looked kind of cool. Also, the dump trucks will be tracked like tanks. Okay. Yeah. As long as they give us a version of regular tires and track tires, I don't think a track tire would look good on here. But I mean, I also wouldn't see it being on the front end loader either looking that good, but I don't know. What's going, Pops? Pops 06, is it Pops with a Z? I can't really see. Oh, Pops with a Z. How you doing? Welcome in the chat. How you doing today? We're just building our road through the lake here today. I started it yesterday, and I don't know how far we'll get, but I believe we're over halfway across the lake right now. We're at 129 meters to the other side still. We rated, you guys rated me last Sunday when I was playing? I'm not sure. I mean, if we did, I don't remember rating, but it's actually been a while since I rated somebody, so you might have confused me with somebody else, but I appreciate you stopping in here. I tried to raid when I can. A lot of times when I stream is during, I do Sunday through Thursday most weeks, and my truck's not level? Come on. Why is it not doing it? See, now we're falling into that spot where the truck won't refill itself, but it is kind of leaning. East Hollow. And I missed that one. I missed that one comment. can we see a closed beta or open beta better than demo version? Because I cannot wait 2 months. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in control of the game itself, but where did you say that other thing? East Hollow. Oh, I see. Yeah, East Hollow. Yeah, I was watching people last week. East Hollow rated you, and I came in with the rate. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yep, you're right. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, East Hollow Point. Yeah, yeah. Cause like ever since I started messing around with this game, if I got time, I try to watch other people that are streaming it. Maybe I can learn something from it. And I think I did come up with this idea even about you dropped me a follow after that. Oh yes, I do appreciate it though. Yeah, I totally forgot that I was watching somebody that rated somebody else, and I stayed in there for a little bit. I try to watch other people stream when I can, but my hours are so crazy, and when I stream, I'm usually going right to work right after that, so I'm always running late for some reason. Even though I have a timer set up and everything, I always run late, and then I have to kind of rush to get to work, so I can't usually stay after a raid. But it might have been one of the days. So last Sunday I probably was up. Gosh dang it. This truck is just giving us problems in this area right now. Last Sunday, I probably was up because of not having to work this week. So normally I do go to bed either around 9 or 10 o'clock p.m. Or at least we go in the bedroom and watch TV for an hour or so. But I think I do remember watching somebody, and I can't always remember who I'm watching because I just pick random people that are streaming it just so I can kind of see what other people are doing and hang out with people that seem like they might be fun to be around. You're the English myth with the rough voice. Yes. I'm pretty sure. Didn't I? Let me double check this real quick. I'm pretty sure I followed you when you were on, didn't I? Whisper. Yeah, I am following you. Let's see what you look like. I can't remember. They won't give me. I can't pull up your like actual account. You created your account in 2015. Nice. You've been streaming for a while then. Yeah, I can't like so like I said, if I like when I go in and we do raid or people do raids and I actually go with them and stuff. I try to usually throw a follow in at least so I can catch some more of their stream because a lot of times it's, like I said, it's right when I'm getting ready to go to work. What did I do? Did I mess up here something? It should be still. Am I not in my truck still? Oh, there it is. For some reason, I couldn't get back into the truck. I can't remember. So you were playing this game though, right? Yeah, like I said, even probably at that point, I wasn't sure about whether I wanted to even get this game, but then it might have been one of either you or the person I was watching originally was saying about a demo version, and I'm like, I've never really, I don't know. Oh no, I did download one other demo version. It was for Star Trucker or something like that, or Space Trucker. And we kind of liked that game a little bit, but it wasn't my thing. I do mainly simulation games, like Farming Simulator, American Truck Simulator. I like SnowRunner, and then I got this game. I just recently started doing some shooting games. So I did the game called Control, which I really enjoyed that game. It was a little tough in the beginning, but I kind of got the hang of it. And then I almost can't do this in cab. because I'm afraid I'm gonna go right into the lake here. And then I did Alan Wake 2, which I really enjoyed. It's also done by Remedy, which is the makers of Control. And then I downloaded Quantum Break, which I'm not enjoying as much yet. I don't know if it's just because I'm not a big person with all the story backgrounds and the cutscenes. I mean, some of these cutscenes are super long. It's like Minecraft on steroids. Oh, you streamed this and Cubic Odyssey demo? Yeah, so I must have saw you while you were doing. Did I see you while you were doing the Roadcraft part of it? Because I don't remember Cubic Odyssey. Sorry, I'm kind of squinting these. So I went to go get. I had to do an eye appointment to get some new eyeglasses. I wear glasses for driving, and they had to dilate my eyes, and them lights are kind of bothering me a little bit today. I should wear the glasses they gave me from the eye doctor to drive home. Yeah, you gave me some tips when I was laying the road. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, see, I can barely remember what I did yesterday, let alone last Sunday. So I apologize. And being that I was off all week, I have been watching quite a few people on stream, either playing this game or Quantum Break, the other game that I've been playing a little bit. I haven't streamed Quantum Break because I thought I was just going to do a little bit of just to kind of get the feel of the game, and I just haven't, I don't know, I haven't really felt like it's a game that I would want to stream, but I'm not sure. Jaco Master looks nice. Nice. Thank you, buddy. Welcome into the chat. Got a lot of first timers in here today. It's maybe because I'm doing it during the day. I'm not sure, but I normally do from 10 p.m. to 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. or I'm sorry, 12 or 1 p.m. or 1 a.m. Sorry, before I go to work. But since I've been off, I've been doing a little bit of day streaming. So yeah, this is our lake that we're going across. I know we're at least over halfway. We got to be halfway. So we don't have too much more to go. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this all today before I go, but we're gonna give it a whirl and see how far we can get. I think if anything, maybe towards the end, I'll start getting in the other equipment and bring in the asphalter over here, and then we got to get the roller over here. Because that was our secondary plan is the asphalt this whole road going across the lake. My problem is I just don't want to do too much on this map because, like Lone Jedi was saying, these maps are going to be gone after next Monday, so. So we'll just see how far we can get. Plus I am getting a little hungry, so I hit that, whoa, come on, get up there. I had the brake on. I don't need this thing to run away in the water again. I had my eye appointment at like 9 o'clock this morning, so I didn't get back till like 10. I ended up stopping on getting me and the wife a couple bagels, but that's all I've ate all yet so far. So it's either going to be leftover lasagna that my wife made yesterday for lunch or dinner today, and whatever one it is, then we'll have to get, probably going to go out and get something after for the other one. So we're just filling up and dumping away. How's your journey been going in Roadcraft there? I can't remember what your name was again. I wish my thing had more of a scroll on it. I probably can go down with this. I can't do that. Pops, how's your journey been so far with Roadcraft? Like I'm kind of getting a little bit more excited. See, like sometimes when I jump out of the truck and jump in, I lose steering. So I have to be real careful. And I hope that's just because it's still in demo and they're still working on a couple things, but it's happened to me a couple times now already, even just today, that you jump back in another truck and it'd be working fine, and then all of a sudden you lose steering again. It's like if I pop out into the map and then come back, then it seems to work again. Forgetting I got all these little sound things that I barely ever use. I've been trying to use them a little more. My favorite one is this one. One of my buddies recorded that when I was either streaming or while I was in Discord. He's got some type of recorder thing. He just records everything, and somebody had given me some biddies or bits, cheered some bits in the stream one time, and that's what I said. And the thing was funny about it is I kept saying it, even though I was saying it, like I shouldn't say it because there was women in the chat, and they were laughing at it because I kept saying it, even though I said I shouldn't keep saying it. So he made an actual stream sticker there. I think there's a stream sticker in there with that same soundbite, and it's a sticker that he made for that he could play in the stream sticker things. I'm not sure I don't think it's any bits for him. The only one I have bits on are the one that the sound alert that says scary is 100 bits because yeah, there you go. There you go. He made that sticker, and but the thing that was funny about it is like, so he makes a sticker so that he could play it in while he was streaming, but I'm like, that should be my sticker, and so he finally gave it to me. He's a good friend, but I just was laughing that he spent this, I don't know how much time on the sticker. For him it's pretty easy to do these things, but for me I just don't have the patience for it or whatever. Oh, there's Ricky Man playing it right there. That's who I'm talking about, is our friend Ricky here. He's been a good friend of our channel. Me and him play a lot. We have kind of the same work schedule, or at least schedule where we were online playing the game. So we kind of hang out quite a bit. We have a couple other friends that we hang out quite a bit with. They're just a little bit more sporadic. Ricky's our what do you call it, monitor or whatever you call it for the stream, but he's probably working today, so he can just, we don't usually have too many problems anyways in here. I'm pretty chill. I don't really have too many problems that happen in here. So we usually don't need a moderator, but it's always nice to have somebody that can take over if we need to when all hell breaks loose. We're getting pretty far there, Ricky. I've gotten at least 2 or 3 times already that I've had to push the dirt down. We're down to 120 meters to the other side of the water there, so we're getting there. I'm hoping to try to get as close as I can to it before I got to go today, and then I'm gonna probably, if I get more time later on this afternoon, which it sounds like I will, because my wife has got a lot of work she's working on. I'll probably try and bring the asphalter over here and get the roller over here, so if we do decide to do asphalt it, but I don't know how much that asphalt is going to take to do this whole road. I can't remember if you had to keep refilling the asphalter or not, because I only use it like a little bit of time on there. I don't think there was a refill on the asphalter. Do you guys know? I'm pretty sure you didn't have to keep refilling the asphalter, but I'm not positive. I know in Construction Simulator we had to. You had to keep refilling it. But I can't remember in this one. So like I said, I think I literally used it for that one challenge, and that's as far as I used it. How's your day going, Ricky? Ah, come on. See, this one's giving me a little bit of a challenge or problem refilling the sand on here. We get a little bit of looks like we're kind of going downwards right here, and it's not letting us refill. Even though I think we're pretty level still. Gosh dang it. I gotta pull forward. This is gonna make it difficult if it keeps doing this. See, look at it, I can't refill again. I'm like wondering if this spot right here is a little low. I mean, it kind of does look like it's going down a little bit, but I thought with the sand leveler thing on there, it should keep it all the same level. Not bad. Got you on in the background while I'm working. Gonna be heading out in the field today soon. Nice. Hopefully you don't break any equipment today. Ricky's been having a good time learning a new job at his work, and he's an apprentice at his work, and the person that was supposed to be teaching him yesterday made a mistake and broke some piece of equipment, I guess. I'll sit. So hopefully no breakage today. We're just gonna keep piling up the dirt right here. See if we can make this thing a little bit less going on a downslope. I'm getting pretty good at dumping this thing quick, but still it's taking us a long time. Alright, let's switch into the other one to flatten a little bit. I'm kind of thinking about trying to up my graphics settings. So let's see, what does it say? Like it's saying my... So it's saying my GPU's at 77%, so I thought it was a lot lower than that, but it looks, the box just looks smaller. I was thinking about upping the graphics on this game. Alright, let's do this. For some reason it seemed like the music got really loud. Alright, let's see if we can get this thing flattened out. mean, we're starting to be able to see the buildings in the background a little bit more clearer, that's for sure, from when I first started. Come on. Brakes just don't want to seem to work in here. And going from reverse to forward just is a big lag to it. Good Lord, I'm all over the place. Yeah, this thing looks a little bit more higher up now than the other side. We get it one more row going towards the left here. It should be better. How's everybody's afternoon doing? That's providing you're in the East Coast. It's 12:20 p.m. right now in Michigan. So some of you guys are on morning still. I know Ricky's in 3 hours behind us. I can't remember where Lone Jedi is, how far away he is from us. So like I'm ready for lunch / dinner. You guys are probably still eating some of your breakfast. Probably should be able to delete some of them waypoints that are over on the other far end there, make it look a little bit better. But I kept getting lost on the map, so that's why I put it in there. It's 5:30 p.m. in the UK. Oh, nice. Oh, so you're like in our future. Ricky's in our yeah, Ricky's in our past, you're in our future, and I'm in the current time zone. At least that's how I'm gonna say it. So, what can we expect for the rest of the day, Pops? Since you're in our future. Is it gonna be a good day or a bad day? Come on, let's get this done. I feel like it's been like a year to doing this. Gonna rain at 3 p.m. LOL. Nice. Yeah, we had rain like all day. Oh, actually, you're getting our rain from yesterday then. 'Cause it rained all day yesterday. And then this morning, we had a little bit of snow and ice coming down. So I was kind of glad that I wasn't working. I drive a commercial garbage truck for a garbage company, and I do not like ice. Although it wasn't much ice, it was just enough to, in the subdivision it was pretty slick. On the main roads it was pretty decent, but when I was watching the news this morning, they had a lot of spin out accidents on the freeway, so. Come on, see this one whole side over here. I can't refill the sand on this side. It's like it's just a little too low. See, I don't understand why that thing isn't making it level all the way across. Unless I'm just not pouring the dirt enough in one spot. It's making that side a little bit lower. Maybe I need to start putting some more dirt on this side. You've been walking the fields all day. I'm a leakage technician for a water company. Oh, sweet. So is your water company, is it private owned or is it basically city ran? Like in Michigan, we have Detroit Water and Sewer um, Company, and they pretty much have all the water. They do all the water, but that's so it's city owned. But our electricity is um, Detroit Edison or um, Consumers Energy, I think it is called, in certain areas, and that's privately owned. So it's always curious. You find and fix leaks on mains and water pipes. Ugh. We had in Detroit, they had a 40-inch water main that was like, I can't remember how old the water main was, but it broke, and it flooded out like, I think they said it was a whole subdivision down in Detroit, and it was over 200 houses, and they finally got the water pipe fixed like yesterday, and now they gotta kind of flush the pipe out and then something else. But like you got like 40 some or 200 houses. Yeah, it was a 40-inch pipe that broke. It split right in the middle, and it flooded out everything. I mean, there was cars underwater. There was all the basements were flooded. Like they only had, out of the 200 houses, they've only gotten 17. They said 17 furnaces replaced so far yet, and they're talking about like six to 8 weeks to get everybody's houses somewhat fixed or at least livable. But luckily, the water company itself is going to be paying for all of it. So I was really surprised because normally you're screwed on that. But being it was 200 houses and that big of a pipe and shit, yeah, like at the time it happened, it was the worst time for it to happen. It happened at 3 o'clock in the morning, as far as from what I heard. 3 o'clock in the morning, and by the time they actually got out there to start trying to get the water shut off, everybody's car was, frozen over. It was a super cold morning, and they froze over, like, so their cars were like actually frozen in the ice in the street. They had to bring front end loaders out there to break out the ice. They were using rescue boats, like Coast Guard boats that are inflatable or whatever, to go into people's houses. They actually used front end loaders and were picking people up in the buckets of the front end loader. Some of the pipes I fixed date back to 1800s. They're old and asbestos cement pipes. Oh, so you got to have like asbestos training probably, don't you? Yeah, that pipe looked huge. We had a water pipe kind of close to us about 5 years ago, and it was probably almost the same size. It was a 40 or 50-inch pipe. It was a massive pipe, and they had so much water damage that the foundations of some of the houses that were nearby the pipe, they ended up having to tear the whole house down because it just totally destroyed the foundation of the house. But of course, it costs them some money to fix it right now, but they literally just charge us all of it, all the pricing for it. So all our water prices keep going up, and water, sewer / pipe prices keep going up. So they'll get their money back sooner or later. They just wait each year to how much they're going to try and take from everybody else because of their pipes. Some of the now they just shut off the flow, cut them out and add a section, and they add collars. I don't drink tap water, as I know what they do. Oh, I know. See, now, like, I don't mind. I don't buy like bottled water, and I don't buy flavored water. I pretty much drink water all day long at my work. Um, I'll take 20-ounce Pepsi bottles or Coke bottles and fill them up with water, and I freeze them. I don't fill them all the way to the top, but I do fill them up like 3/4 of the way, and I'll freeze them, and then I have cold water all day. But I've never had an issue with city water, I guess. Um, I know they put like fluorides and all kinds of shit in it. You don't, you drink coffee and lots of it. See, I'll drink coffee in the morning, and I'll drink some coffee. Like I have a little thermos I bring for on my way to going to work, but I don't drink coffee after that. Very rarely will I have a cup of coffee later on at night if we go out to dinner or something. But yeah, I don't really drink coffee other than just early in the morning. I do like my coffee. Um, I just can't drink it all day long, man. I got nowhere to go to use the restroom. On my route, there's so many restaurants that have closed down that there's barely, I think there's only a handful of restaurants, and I can't really go into some of them because my truck's so big. You know, it's like 40 feet long, 13.6 high. You know, it's not like I can go through a damn drive-through. So I just bring my lunch every day. Every once in a while, there is like a Coney Island place that I'll get a couple Coney dogs, but I don't even like going in there because there's a lot of. It's kind of not in the greatest part of town. So I tend to just bring my own lunch to work. And it just gets too expensive. I mean, I have a sandwich, an apple, maybe some grapes if I happen to have some, and then maybe a small baggie of chips or some type of snack kind of thing, and that's all I have for lunch all day. I don't normally eat breakfast unless it's on the weekends. See, look at it. Can't fill it again. My problem is I'm trying to remember which one's the throttle so I don't go backwards and run right into the water here. It's kind of been a pain in the ass to keep putting the brake on. You bring your own lunch as well. I'll be out in the wilds with no shops or fast food places. Yeah, that's how, I mean, there's places where I'm at, it's just, I can't even, some of them I can't drive the truck in there. And some of them I just don't even trust. I mean, half these fast food places, you know, the people in there, a lot of them don't really care. And, you know, you'll sit in a stupid drive-through for like 10 minutes to get a stupid sandwich, and then you get to the drive-through, like the cheese isn't even melted, nothing. I mean, it's like they just threw it in there, and it's not. And I just don't. So I don't go to fast food all that much. I still like it. I just don't go to it because there's only a couple of them that I actually trust are doing the right thing in there. There's got to be something wrong with this one spot right here. It's just not letting me get the. I have to keep pulling forward. It's like this whole left side is sitting a lot lower or crooked or something. I wish we could change the time of day too. I like it when it's more sunnier out than it's so rainy in here so far. I'm just gonna dump a little on this side here more. See if I can raise this side up a little bit. You're in Wales, so It's all from farm fields and mountains near you. Oh man, I'll bet you it's pretty nice though. I'd like to go to like Colorado or we have been to Arizona. I was in Portland a couple times where they had some little bit of mountainous areas. I think there's Mount Helen in Portland or whatever that city is that's next to it. But I would love to just be in an area like that where it's probably super quiet too. Like I'd be perfectly fine if were to retire. Oh boy, to be in an area like where there's not very many neighbors. Like I'm perfectly fine with like quiet areas like that. I like peace and quiet. It is a beautiful place to live and work. You just need to be fit, as I do an average of between 10,000 and 30,000 steps a day. Yeah, I can imagine that. Although I'm fine with doing like 10 or well, so we go to Vegas every once in a while, and I know we were averaging like 12 to 18,000 steps a day there. Of course, when we went, it was like only a little bit after I broke my ankle, so I was still kind of recovering from it. Man, was I in pain every day though. That's why I drink so much coffee. Yeah, but coffee, ugh, that much coffee all day long. I don't know how. I mean, I guess you're in the woods, you can just find a tree to go behind that, or if you needed to. So are you actually part of the crew that goes and has to dig up the pipeline and repair it? Or are you, I can't remember if you said if you were just one that inspects the lines and shit. Nature is your toilet? Yeah, I always say Detroit is our toilet. It's I mean, Detroit has gotten so much better, but it's just the idiots that live there make it like a crap house. My wife wanted to go see the Detroit Pistons. You just find the leaks and then call in the dig crew. Nice. I bet you though the dig crew probably makes pretty good money doing that though. Yeah, for some reason this thing. Oh shit. Gotta remember which button. I was trying to look and see how bad of an incline this thing's getting. It's almost like I need to do quite a bit more pushing and let this thing level out more. I kind of don't like how the blade isn't actually even touching the ground though when you're on the sand flattening mode. Like I think they can make it a little bit better. Alright, we'll do one more and then we should be able to... Like this little part right where the end of the truck is, I feel like that has got a nice little bump right there for some reason. Wish it would stop raining. I can't remember. There was a volume for the ambient, maybe the ambient sounds, like as you call it in the game, but you can't really hear the rain that much. I know in like Farming Simulator, man, I had to turn it down a couple times, man. Just hearing lightning, man, that thing scared the hell out of me. Alright, that should be good enough. Let's get some more dirt down. It just kind of seems like, just looking right here, it seems like it's low right here, and then it's starting to build up on the other end there. See how tall that other side is? Like, I almost wonder if I should go over it more to get it more flat and push some of the sand further. We wouldn't have to dump as much sand too. I mean, it kind of looked like it took a little bit more out. This damn rain is making it so I can't tell very well. We need daylight. I like the dust that's coming off the sides of the truck. I think the exhaust is a little much. Like they could lower that down just a little bit. But for the most part, I think they've done quite a good job at this so far. I mean, I'm kind of interested to see what the full version is going to look like. It just seems like it's so high right here. And my road isn't perfectly straight, but that's all right. Oh boy, don't tip her. Yeah, we don't have any road crews out here with the little like infrared triangle thingy checking levels on here. Although it could have been a little bit deeper in one spot and not, but I think it's more that I'm dumping too much sand in one little spot. That's why it's getting so high in certain areas, even though I've gone over it with the leveler there a couple times. The only thing bad is I'm hitting so many buttons I haven't been able to drink any of my Arnold Palmer. My mouth is getting dry. I wonder, I know there's a thing in here for settings. Let's see. Audio. So we got UI volume. What is that? Adjust the volume of in-game user interface effects. What was the other thing I was looking to do? I don't see anything for turning on or off daylight. We already got the hide hints. I'm gonna try hide the hunt or the HUD. The vehicle controls is what I actually really wanted. Which one's the HUD though? Oh, so it actually hides everything on the top there too. I like it when it's nice and clean. The problem is whether or not we'll be able to know if we're able to get sand to refill in this, because that little part is gone now. I mean, I guess if I hit the button and it doesn't start filling, because we really don't have to worry for fuel or maintenance on these trucks, so I'm wondering if they're going to do that in the regular version. That's the only bad part. I'm not going to be able to tell when they have the parking brake on. I mean, I could listen for it, but we'll have to be real careful. I like it when it's nice and clean like this. See, like right now I'm trying to get the sand and it's not doing it. some of the things that are on here, man, it just seems like there's a lot going on in this game. See, I'm stuck again, or I can't get the sand until I pull forward. Just keep dumping sand, dumping sand. Time is it? 12:52. I'm supposed to be getting a new phone today. I have a iPhone SE. That's the 3rd generation, and one of my friends was telling me that he was looking into getting a 16E, which is like the, from what Ricky said, the cheapest 16 you can get. But I don't really care because I really don't use all the features like most people do on their phone. Like, I really can't be on my phone at work because we have cameras in our truck and we're not allowed to be on the phone at all while we're driving. So the only time I can really use my phone is if I stop the truck or if I'm on lunch or something. And usually nobody calls me because they're out working too. So I really don't need all the features as like a 16 Pro or anything. And I never really wanted a big phone. But as I'm getting older, I'm having a hard time. Seeing smaller print. Hence me going to the eye doctor today. My prescription didn't change much, but I'm farsighted. Or I don't know if it's farsighted or nearsighted. I can see things close up, but I can't see things far away. But the little teeny numbers that are on my computer for the time and everything, like I wish I could get a bigger clock. Oh man, I can't. So by putting that HUD thing on too, I don't know if I'm switching trucks. Looks like I did. Yeah, I might have to turn the HUD back on. I can't see those things in the game. So it'd be hide. I don't know which one is a HUD or so. Maybe I turn the HUD back on. Yeah, I can leave the vehicle controls hint off. Let's see if that works. So that puts, at least got my gears back on. Now I can't stand why it keeps putting the hide hint part. Like I've hid the hints already. It turned them off. It shouldn't have. I shouldn't have to keep doing that on here. Like after you play the game enough and you know a couple of things, I really don't need the hints anymore. And I know they were turned off, but for some reason they keep turning back on. We'll have to check our distance here once we get this leveled off. Yeah, this side over here has got a pretty bad dip. think what I saw Ricky doing is he was going all the way, he was going quite a bit ways back and just going along the edge, and it did help make it so it was more flat on the edges here. I probably need to do that at some point, because we are dropping off in some areas over here. See, like there's dips right there. Oh, I did put some dirt down there, forgot. We'll get that one. I dumped the next loads. I'll come over there and get park the leveler here for the front end loader right here. Park that on the other side there so it'll we can get that edge over there. I forgot that I dumped that couple loads of dirt over there. And I'm glad that they have like all these machines all like older looking and dirty. I can't stand when the machines are like just totally spotless clean. Alright, we're at 160 meters to that far one there. The one that's a little bit less on the meters, that's that one's actually in the water on the other side. I was gonna put little markers all the way across the lake, but it wouldn't let me. Kind of flattened that out a little bit right there. I'll have to get this truck out of the way. Let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, we're well past the halfway mark. Let's see that the one marker right here is in the water. Actually, I should probably just delete that marker. And then this one here is actually on the end of the ground there. So we don't have too much left. It's been definitely the big journey here going across. It seems like it's getting wider over on this end here. I'll have to kind of watch that. Maybe just put dirt right in here. All right, let's get some dirt. This side here just will not. It's being stubborn and let me get in the sand. Just gotta keep pulling it forward until it let me get it. Yeah, I really didn't think it was going to take me this long to do this, so I am I'm really surprised that I'm gotten this dedicated to actually try to do this, because the real me would not want to do this. I did think it was pretty funny when It's Thompson said, "Oh, you should do a time-lapse video on it." I'm like, damn, now he's putting in my head to do it. Now I kind of really want to do it. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to put any more on the other left the left side of the truck here. I think I'm kind of start working my way going more towards the right here. All right, let's pull this truck up just a little bit more so we can hop back in the other one and see if we can flatten up some of that area over there too. I think we need to start angling our road a little to the left here. Definitely does not like going back in reverse here. Yeah, originally we didn't think it was going to take this long, but originally we were going to do 2 lanes, one going one way and one going the other way, but I don't think we're going to make it. That's a lot of work. I mean, this is day number 2 of working on this thing, and I don't think we have another 2 more days in us of just dumping sand to make a second lane going the other way, especially when all these maps are going to get erased and you have to start over anyways on the new map. I'm sure we'll do some roads on the new map too, but we'll have to see what it looks like to whether it needs something like this going across a lake like that. Trying to keep looking from more of a down angle so we could see where we got some of these high spots like this. Try to make it as flat as we can. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter because it's going to be asphalted over. But I kind of would like to make it look somewhat decent when we asphalt it. I'm starting to get hungry though. Like I didn't buy any lunch meat this week because I'm off work, so now it's just leftovers or we have to go somewhere. Although my wife did make a really good lasagna yesterday. Man, was that good. Come on, let me fill it. It's this whole side right here. This is aggravating. The road looks to be widening as you go. I know, that's what I was saying. I'm not going to add more on that left, this right-hand side here. It's, I don't know how it's getting so wide on this side. But I'm having troubles to fill up the dump truck on the right, my left-hand side. I'm wondering if I'm just putting too much sand in one spot and it's not really flattening it as good as I want it to. Like the truck itself is having a hard time refilling because I gotta keep pulling forward now. I might have to take a couple minute break here. I need to go and maybe grab a quick snack or something, like or something, because I am like getting really hungry. I had man, I forgot to damn fill it up. Thought maybe leaving the grader over here would be better. I don't have to keep going as far, but now it's in my way of filling up the truck. I just love how the little ripples are in the water when you dump in the sand. I think they did a really good job at it. It's like I wish I had some pretzels or what else? I know we got some Doritos downstairs. Went to Sam's Club and I usually buy like different kinds of chips and stuff that I take for lunch, but I don't have any open right now. I gotta go for a nice tubby submarine sandwich with steak and cheese and mushroom. And I make my own barbecue sauce. It's my mom's recipe. It has honey in it, brown sugar, hot pepper flakes, or whatever you call it, the seeds. And then I can't remember if there was something else in there. Oh, then you take open pit regular barbecue sauce and you mix it all together. And I usually buy 2 jars of the open pit, and you mix all that stuff together, and then it'll make 2 jars of like a little bit spicier open pit. Because we used to use open pit on at the pizza place I worked at. They had ribs and stuff that they sold, and they use open pit barbecue sauce for their steak subs. And so whenever I go to Tubby's or anywhere that has like steak subs, I'll get no dressing on it, and I'll put my my open pit barbecue sauce on there. Oh my god, it's so good. The closest Tubby's is probably about 4 miles away, which I don't want to. I wouldn't do while I was still streaming, but it does sound good right about now. I'd ask my wife to go and get us some, but she's not a big sub type of person, and she's got a lot of work she's been doing, so I don't want to take her away from that, because the longer she has to do it, then the more I don't get to see her later on when I want to hang out, or like we're just watching TV or something. I'm gonna try pushing the sand over to this side. It'd be kind of funny if you, as I'm in the water like that, see now the tires should be half clean, but they're not. They're not cleaning themselves. I feel like this part right here needs to be flattened out a little bit more. I'm going to try and keep pushing it towards this left side here, because eventually we're going to need to start coming a little bit over to the left where our marker is there. I like the backup beeper on this. That seemed to work pretty good. At least it sounds pretty good. Let's see how far we are here. I just wish the zoom, like I wonder if it's on my mouse, if it's better. Now see, even one little click of the mouse is that much. Which it should be like half of that, I feel. That's where, about how far we got to go still. It is getting wider over here though, I can see that. I don't know if we could fix that either. Right now it looks like a big Q-tip. Alright. I think I'm going to take a couple minute break. I can go and check on my phone real quick. I'm supposed to get a phone delivered today, but you got to sign for it. My wife said she's going to listen for the doorbell there because they got to get a signature. But let me take a couple second break here, maybe about a minute or two, and then I'll be right back. We'll see if we can try and get some more of this done. We're back. I don't know why it's not playing the stream stickers again. Like when sometimes I'll bring my phone with me and just see if there's sounds that need to be adjusted. And I saw the stream sticker pop up there, but I didn't see it play any sound. Did it play any sound for you guys? Like I played the purge siren, and it didn't. I don't think that played either. I like how that when you're kind of in pause of the game, it just keeps rotating the camera around like that. I thought we fixed this yesterday. Like Ricky played a stream sticker and it worked, so I don't understand why it's not playing it. At least I didn't hear it on my phone. I know it was logged in. Stickers. See, now it's saying log back in. It played the sticker, but it didn't play the sound. Stickers. Custom stickers. I don't think I have custom stickers. Where is it at? Dashboard. Active. It says it's active. I can't remember where the damn stickers are at. Chat box. Stickers. Global stickers. I know I have some. Did it actually play it on the screen though? I didn't see it. It's aggravating that some of the stuff just, if you don't stay logged into the website, it doesn't play it. I don't know, I'll have to mess with it again. I thought I had it fixed yesterday. Stream elements. Dashboard sounds. See, like that wasn't logged in again too for some reason.
I'm in danger!
See, that played. I don't understand it. I have to look into that again. I hate when stuff doesn't work. And I don't know much about some of these things. Well, I do, but I don't. But not enough where when it breaks, I don't know how to fix it all the time. Let's see if it refills it now if I flatten it out, but nope, it still ain't letting me refill it. This whole side over here seems low. Wife's got to go and take the dog out. If I would have known, I would have taken her out when I went outside for a second. I gotta keep an ear out for the FedEx guy delivering my phone. Does anybody in chat, did you guys, any of you guys have the 16E, iPhone 16E? I'm just curious if what you think about it, or if you, I know when I was telling Ricky about it yesterday, he said that that's like one of the lower, it's the lowest 16 you can get, which I understand, but I don't really use my phone for like all the fancy stuff on the phone. I mean, it's more, I'd play a couple little games on Facebook during my lunch and stuff like that, but if I'm at home, usually I'm on my tablet, so I just needed something a little bit bigger because I was having a hard time starting to read some of the stuff on my phone because the SE is so small, and I liked it because it was small. I don't like huge phones, but I was starting to have a little bit of issue seeing some things, like, you know, like if I'm looking something on a website or something like that, I gotta zoom in quite a bit, and one of our friends was telling me that they had a deal going on with Xfinity for the 16E iPhone there, and they actually gave pretty good amount for my old phone. So I decided to switch to get a little bit bigger, and I'm just curious if anybody else has the 16E. See, it still won't let me fill up on this side. Hang on, let me fix something on here. Testing, testing. Alright, it's a little bit better. It's kind of aggravating because I got to keep pulling forward. It's just taking me longer time instead of just being able to dump the truck and then fill it back up with sand here. Just started doing it as I got further out here. Like, I still think that maybe we're just a little low on this side, even though it should be leveling it to the same level as everything else, you would think. I'm not very good at terraforming, and I think this is kind of like a terraforming thing where you can level the sand like this. But it's just seeming like it's doing some weird stuff on this left side here. I'm living a little dangerously here, not putting the parking brake on. See, I really wish I had the ability to hook up my shifter so I could just use my shifter to go reverse and forward. And it's kind of bumming me out, so I really hope they fix that, or my program will start working in this game that I can use it for shifting. That's the one reason why I do love like SnowRunner and American Truck Simulator and even Farming Simulator, is that I can use all my equipment that I have. I like using my steering wheel on everything I can. At least it makes it worth the price of buying all this stuff a long time ago. Some people are more keyboard and mouse. Some people like using controller all the time, and I'm one that I like using my steering wheel and everything, and my shifter and joystick. Alright, we'll pull forward a little bit and try and flatten this out. And I don't like that the tailgate doesn't lock, so that we're able, like when we get over like spots that are a little high, it starts dumping it out. Alright, we're gonna keep pushing more towards the left here. I think what my issue is, I'm putting too much in one big pile. And that's why some of this is getting so high in certain areas. Yeah, I think we'll go like another half hour, and I'll probably have to end it because I need to get lunch, get something to eat. So probably about 2:30. right now we're almost at 2 hours. We got quite a bit further. I was hoping to get like at least so that the marker in the back there is at 100 meters. Then we would have taken at least 20 meters off. We're getting close. We're at like 109 right now when I get to the very edge of this pile. But it still seems like it's going really slow. It takes forever from going from forward to reverse in this thing. I hope they can fix this blade a little bit better too, so that it's actually seeming like it's hitting the ground when you're leveling. So right now it looks like it's about a foot off the ground practically in some parts. I would drive in cab, but it's so hard to see where you're at the end here. And that's really difficult. And then to look around the back, I guess it works out somewhat better backing up. Your small 2-lane road has turned into a 6-lane highway. I know, right? Like it is getting quite wide on this one side here. I need to start angling more towards this side over here so we can work our way closer towards that green marker there and then there. See, it won't let me fill right here. Damn it. It's killing me. Having to keep pulling forward. Oh, I have to drive quite a bit now. It's still not. There it goes, finally. Oh, come on. I put the brake on. I put the brake on. Come on. Get out of there. That was almost a catastrophe right there. That probably would have ended the stream right there because I wouldn't want to try to hunt that thing out of the ground there, out of the water just yet. Like I think we're in the, we must be on the the last of FedEx's route, because they always say our package is gonna be here at like early morning, and then the day of they switch to like 2 to 5 or something like that. It's killing me having to keep driving forward. I guess my wife's back with the dog. The dog just came running in again. Killing me. gonna just take forever to keep having to keep pull forward to fill up this truck. And I can't lower the bucket while I'm still driving, which is kind of killing me too. Although it did let me do it there. I don't know why it's doing it only sometimes. Oh, this is becoming quite the challenge. And it also sucked because, like, when we were playing in multiplayer yesterday, you can't, like, the other players can't bring their own dump truck, so it's only one dump truck sitting here. Getting risky, not putting the brake on. Luckily, we don't have to replace or have fix the trucks up because I'd be damaging quite a bit here. Come on. It's killing me. Trying to build up this side over this side. Maybe it'll make it level enough here. All right. I think what we're gonna do. I gotta shut the bedroom door here because I don't want the dog to keep rocking in. But I think what we're gonna do is try and get that other truck with asphalter, and we'll see about bringing that closer over here because I think I'm done doing sand right now. So let me just shut the door real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, since we got only about a half hour anyways before I was planning on stopping so I can eat lunch here or something, let's get into Where's the vehicles? So we'll get into the Pike, and I think Dirk had yeah, he did. He loaded the asphalter in it. So let's just see. Hopefully he put it in the right spot though. We did, yep. So we can follow these marks that I already have to go back to where we're at here. We'll at least get that over here. Because I think I'm done with doing sand just now. Maybe I might pick it up a little bit later on here. But we'll get this asphalter at least over here, and then maybe we can get the, if we have time, we'll get the roller over here too. That's weird. I've never seen that on the bottom there where the gauge is, where it says Steam next feast demo. I don't know what that means, but I don't know if it's probably because this is still a demo game, but I've never seen that on the bottom. Whoa, you take off that low gear, man, that thing starts cruising. This thing's a powerful truck. Alright, now I have to see which way. Oh, shoot. I was supposed to make a left here. Yeah, this thing actually works pretty good. Thanks to Dirk for loading this thing up for us. We'll have our asphalt over there if I can get it there safely, and then get the roller over there, and then maybe somebody could start asphalting later on while I'm continuing to keep the road going towards our other side of the lake there. I don't even know if this thing's strapped down. It don't look like it's strapped. I don't have the HUD thing on. I mean, I don't see any straps on it. Oh boy. I might have to put the low gear on. I built this whole road right here too. Alright, let's see if I remember which way the... Nah, I'm gonna have to turn the HUD on. Because I don't remember what the settings are for us. Where's the HUD? See, I'm hitting the start button. It's acting up where it doesn't want to give me the menu. Which one is it? This one, vehicle HUD. Toggle ramp is A. Let's see if I hit. So we can't secure this cargo, so it was already unsecured. Alright, so we get that off. Let's put the parking brake on so it doesn't sink in the water. It's not giving me, there it is. Let's see, A. I was just gonna fast travel it or recover it back to that base, but we'll drive it back, and we might have to recover the roller over to that building. This thing cruises. Might have to fill in some sand right there. Although I just don't want to do too much more on this map because it's going to be gone by next Monday. Yeah, this thing's a beast. Ah, piss, I was supposed to turn. I might have to take a look at the expeditions now, damn it. I knew this was gonna happen. I don't like the game, or I didn't care for it yet. But I might have to look at it more. Or maybe I'll watch a couple streamers do it. I gotta finish watching It's Thompson's video there and see when I look at it with my tablet, it might be better looking than what I've been watching on my phone. Alright, let's get her ready for the roller. We'll have to bring the roller over here because I'm not driving it from wherever it's at. This is my username, 10198. That's funny. What's the 63412? I remember early on in Discord, like my username was whatever username that, oh, is that our roller right here? Oh, I didn't know he must have brought the asphalter over here. It used to be whatever the Discord number is that they gave us. And it wasn't until one of the guys that I was playing ATS with, he was actually a streamer. He wanted everybody's username to match their Discord name, so we ended up switching it, which does make it easier when you're playing in multiplayer if you got a bunch of people together. I think we should back this up and straighten it up a little bit. So it does make it easier, like when you have your Discord name and all your names on Twitch all the same. I cannot get this thing up here straight. Wonder if I should back it in there. Is there a reason why you put your Twitch name as this is my username? I'm just curious. Let's see, toggle ramp. Wonder if we can secure this one. Nope, can't secure this one. Just thought it would be funny. That's awesome. So what's the other numbers that were in front of that? The 631412. Does that have meaning to it to you, or is that something you just thought was funny also? I'm just curious. Or does it actually have a meaning, like 8675309? You know that song. Is there like a meaning to that number that you put in the chat, or is it just to be fun? Yeah, we might have to fill some. I keep saying we might have to fill some sand in some of these areas, but I don't want to. I'm going to finish that road that we got going across the lake, and that's about as far as I'm going to get here. Game join code. Oh, is that the? What is the number? 63412. Was there a game? Was there a game? Join code that was on my screen, or is that to join your game? Because the ones in multiplayer that we've used so far, they all had like letters and numbers, so I was just curious. Come on, baby, get through this. Oh, to join yours, you have to got a code so I can join. We're actually going to be ending here in a second. Um, and like I was telling, I forget there was another person that came in, a first time chatter, is that when we do multiplayer, we like to kind of hang out with the person for a little bit before we open it up to multiplayer, just because I've had a couple issues with someone coming in the chat and they just, first time in here in Twitch, and then they want to join, and then we had some issues a couple times with that. So I do like to kind of get to know the person prior to jumping into multiplayer. But on the second note of that is that we're pretty much getting ready to stop right now. I gotta eat. I have to eat lunch here. I haven't eaten. I'm getting kind of hungry. But if you happen to be in here, a little bit the next couple streams or whatever, I'm more than happy to allow people in multiplayer, because we do it. Like our friend Dirk, he came in the chat yesterday. It was the first time for him, and he kind of just hung out in here. And then I said that we were going to be doing some multiplayer but off stream yesterday, and he ended up coming into the multiplayer yesterday with us, and he's actually a pretty cool guy. But during a stream, sometimes open up multiplayer to just about anybody, it doesn't always work out very well. We did hit, like, when I opened up multiplayer, and when I was playing like the first day or so on this game, because I was still trying to figure out stuff, and I didn't realize I'm opened up to public, and I got like 3 people that automatically just joined the game, and then they started running around in the trucks delivering stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what the hell they were doing, but I tried talking to them on the push to talk part, and they actually didn't speak the same language, so it was kind of hard to even see what the heck they were doing. But you're more than welcome to join, but it is better when we either are not streaming, or when we're get to know you a little bit better, and then we can at least know that we're not going to have any issues with things in the stream here. But you're more than welcome to hit the follow button, catch us on the next stream. I don't know if I'll be streaming later on today. I probably won't, but I might be in multiplayer. There is a Discord that I have. If you go, they were saying when I posted the Discord yesterday, they were saying that it wasn't working, and I forgot to check that again to figure out what the code is. I know there's a code where you can change it. You can have it set where it's always the same code, and I thought that's what I did, but I don't know if I need to re-log into something, that it wasn't working yesterday. But this is the road we've been building. We got this lake that's right here on the map, and we're trying to build it all the way to the other side here. It should be good. I think it was me, your issue on the Discord thing. When was it? Okay, so I'll post it again. You're more than welcome to join in on the Discord, and we will, like I said, I might be back on here a little bit later, and we can go from there. But for now, I'm gonna probably go. I'll probably go and get some lunch, and then I might come back at it again and try to get some more of this road done here. Yeah, it's a crazy road. Yeah, I know. I thought of this thing the other day when I first got the game, and I saw some people building a road, and I'm like, I want to build a road across the lake, and so our goal is to get over to here. It says 292, but if I jump in this truck right here, now we can see it's at 134 meters that we got to do towards the end, which isn't even true, because by the time we get to the end of this, it actually goes down even more than that. I wanted to try to get to at least 100 meters before I ended today. We're kind of close, because we're at 98. We're really about 100 by the time I get to the very edge of the water here. So we got kind of close, but I just didn't think this is going to take as long as it did, or how long it has been. It's only the second day doing this road across the lake here, and then our thought was to asphalt it. And that's probably about as far as we're going to get because I don't want to put too much into this demo and then having it lose it all anyways. I wonder, given some time, the crazy build people will do entirely flat sand world. I know we did the sand, but then originally when we were doing it, I didn't have that last the task that you had to do on this map, so we didn't even have an asphalter. And Dirk is the one that told us yesterday about that. Once you finish that last task, you get all the machines on this map also. So that's when we decided we're definitely gonna be asphalting this. But I got to get to the other end first. I think the asphalting will go a lot faster, actually. Entirely flat sand world, yeah, right? I mean, if you're gonna do that, might as well do some asphalting too. That's what I figure. So yeah, we'll pick this up again either tomorrow, or like I said, if I do come on, it'll be a little bit later on this afternoon. But it'll probably be just in Discord. I might still tape it just because we might still do a time-lapse video once we're done. Since most of it was done on stream, I should be able to make it look somewhat good, or when I say maybe Ricky will make it look really good for us. He's the one that said he's got a program, but I might try to take a look and see if it's something pretty easy to do. It sounds like you just download the video and then you can change the speed of the video. And then if I added some music to it, maybe it would be kind of cool. But I'm not really one for editing and all that. I've never done that before. So I might have to hire my friend Ricky to do it if he's got the time. Crazy thing about Ricky is Ricky's so super smart about things. What it is he comprehends things a lot better than I do. I'll read it and then I still gotta keep watching a video while I'm trying to do it. But he's super smart at it, and we're grateful to have him as a friend. But I think he likes doing projects like this when he has the time, because he just finds it to be a good challenge. He's the one that made our little spinning logo, and he made the coffee cup. The coffee cup he actually made just out of messing around with Blender. He just wanted something to do, and he decided to make me a coffee cup, because every time I go on break, it's usually to turn on my coffee maker before I go to work here, because it goes off after like an hour. I can't stand why it keeps putting the hints on here. Let's see, put the brake on. If I hit, it's like I'm trying to hit the start menu and it's still not going over to it. But if I hit, come on, get in there. Settings. I know I saw something for hints, and I could swear I keep turning it off and it keeps showing up in the thing. So that's all video. I would think it'd be under gameplay. Camera. Controls. Like it would be, yeah, hide hints. Oh, no wonder it was off. So we want to turn off hide hints. I can't stand that thing popping up every once in a while. But all right, well, we got this far. I appreciate everybody stopping in here and hanging out. We had a lot of first timers that came in here. I really do appreciate you. If you like it, what you saw, I mean, I know this part's usually pretty boring because I didn't plan on it taking this long to do this road, but normally we play a lot of simulation games in here. I do SnowRunner, Farming Simulator, American Truck Simulator, although some of these we haven't played in a while, but we do still play them. And lately I've been getting into some shooting games where I did Control, Alan Wake 2, and then I started doing Quantum Break, but I'm not really sure how I like that game or not yet. But most of the games are more like simulation games. but we are venturing off into some of these other ones as they come out. Like trying them, especially this was a demo, so I didn't have to pay for it, but I do actually like it. So we're looking forward to the full version coming in May, and I do appreciate it. Oh, don't forget about Alan Wake. Yeah, see now I haven't done Alan Wake. I went right to Alan Wake 2 because while I was playing Control, I was watching somebody else do um, Alan Wake 2, or I was watching somebody doing Control, I believe, maybe what it was, and they said to just get Alan Wake 2 because Alan Wake 1 originally wasn't that good, and it's a lot better. What is it? Take care, David. Oh, Dirk. Is it Dirk? Oh, you're talking about Dirk? Is David really his real name? But I would call him Dirk here. At least that's what he told me to call him. Yeah, I went right to Alan Wake 2, which I really like that game. I like I said, with these shooter games, I've seen people where you got a backpack and then you have the storage area, and it always felt like really confused about that, and so I'm starting to I started getting a really good notion about. Excuse me. Hang on. A really good notion about how to use the backpack and stuff, and I kind of really enjoyed it. So I thought Quake or Quantum Break was going to be the same way, and it's not. It's so much storytelling, and so I don't I'm not really haven't really got into it as much. And in the storytelling part of it, like the cutscenes are they're like freaking. Some of them are like 5 minutes long. But I wanted to stream it, but like my goal was just to play a little bit of it and then get an idea about the game and then start it back at the beginning and stream it. But there's so much long cut streams or cut scenes in it, and I'm not totally vibing with the game yet, but I do like it. Oh yeah, that's right. If you guys get a chance, we have It's Thompson's in the chat here today. That's the person I've been talking about that we were watching, and I mentioned about doing. Why is it doing? Oh, it's not doing that. About doing a time lapse video of making our road against the water here. But if you guys get a chance, definitely give him a follow. He's super fun to watch. If you don't know about him, I just like your personality, and I like how you do your streams. And I'm more of an amateur, whereas It's Thompson is like he's like a professional, and he's got some cool stuff always going on in this chat. So give It's Thompson a follow if you don't know him, and definitely show him some love and see what he's got going on over there. We got Dirk in there. Yeah. Oh, I see you say yes, David or Dirk. I mean, I'll stick with Dirk for you right now, because if I start calling you David, then I forget. But a lot of people don't like their regular name on there, but that's fine. If you're fine with it, I'm fine with it. And it's my username. Thanks for stopping in here and hanging out. It's been fun. Definitely just jump in here next stream, and then maybe we could try you out on multiplayer. I would definitely do it on here no matter who you were, just because of if we could bring our own equipment in here, because I definitely needed a second dump truck in here. But since we can't bring a second dump truck, it kind of is slowing me down right now that I have to do it all myself. And we had Pops in here. Thanks again, Pops, for stopping in here. Appreciate you in the stream. And anybody else that might be lurking in here, thanks again for stopping in here and hanging out. And I'm going to go get lunch, and hopefully everybody has a good rest of your day, and we will catch you guys on the next one there. It's so kind of you. Oh, no, not a problem, buddy. Like I said, I've been happy for this week, having it off, that I'm actually been able to watch some more people on stream, because Like literally, I come home from work, I take a shower, eat dinner, and then I go to bed, and then I wake up about a couple hours before I have to go to work, and then that's really the only time I'm able lately to being able to watch other people stream. But I do miss hanging out with you, man, because it's like it has been fun. I just can't stay usually up for the whole thing, um, but definitely love watching you. And like we had Mrs. Silvermoon in here yesterday. I definitely see her every once in a while. A lot of times it's on the weekends. I'll try and watch some of the VODs if I don't catch the live stream, but I do lurk a lot too when I'm watching because I'll be playing a game on my tablet or something sometime or watching a program with the wife. But um, it's always fun seeing you in here. So I do appreciate you guys all stopping in here. Life's busy, so that's okay. Appreciate you popping in whenever you can. I know you do, and that's why I love it when you're doing the game. And now you got me damn near thinking about that expeditions now, even though I still don't know enough about it. Like if I can't remember if you save your videos, it's Thompson, but I was planning on watching some of your video today so I can kind of get a little bit more better feel of it. But what I've seen prior to watching you today, like I just haven't really caught on it. But I don't know. I do like the fact that it is so much like SnowRunner, and I think I can be probably able to use my shifter and my steering wheel with it too. So I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at it again. I might give it a shot, but I'll have to see how much it is. If I can get it pretty cheap, maybe I might just look to get it because I think our friend Ricky has the game. I believe I'm just not positive. I can't remember who has what anymore. Um, but yeah, I'll definitely give it a quick look over again and see if maybe I change my mind on it. But you can find it on keys for it. Yeah, CD keys. I go on CD keys and I go on. There's one other website that I use every once in a while. I think I actually bought Alan Wake 2 on there, or no, I bought Quantum Break on there. It was like $12 instead of like $33 or whatever it was on Steam. And I know some people have their feelings about some of these other websites, but I've never had a problem with one. But I'm really, even though I'm not like technically cheap person, I just don't like spending $30 and $40 for a game, even when it's, I don't know, even when it's a cool game, but we'll see. I'll take a look into it. Everybody have a great afternoon. And we look forward to seeing you guys next time. And thanks again for stopping in here and hanging out today. And I know it's kind of a boring dumping of sand today, but we're getting closer. So we'll see how it goes for tomorrow and see if we can get it even further up here. But have a great rest of your afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you live. And we will catch you guys again next time. Yeah. 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 Yeah.